Alright, we should be nice, ready and good to go. So, last time we managed to clear the first part of the new Spiral of Destinies, but sadly in order to have access to the new event with the arena, we need to go up to chapter 15, which I think it's either somewhere near the middle of part 2, if not somewhere towards the end. This one might be pretty interesting, even though I heard it's mostly full auto, but setting up stuff for this full auto might actually take a bit. So without further ado, let's start by getting back into the main story quest, because of course the next feature is locked out. You're finally back, our hideout was attacked. And we can kind of see that, hopefully these people aren't fully dead. Just now, the Undying Masks got in the Grand Bazaar for searches. All the cooling powder and look-sack materials were seized by them. I remember the leading slaver's name, it's Hashem. So the wielder, the black-haired wielder. Fortunately, Homa got the slaves out safely in time, they should return soon. Heard something happen, you alright? I guess for the time being. Doesn't look good, the Grand Vizier just achieved a major victory in the court assembly. The Papal States and the Grand Vizier might join forces to pressure Iria. Anyway, read this. Under the Grand Vizier's manipulation, the cooperation proposal between Elaman and the Papal State was ultimately approved by the Court Assembly, and they formally began their alliance. There are no permanent enemies, only permanent interests. The Grand Vizier understands this well. Whether the noble lords or common folks, there's always a price to shake their flickering patriotism. As he told you, Elaman is a pragmatic nation. Compared to distant feuds, the flatbread on tonight's dinner table matters far more. With the decree taking effect, the Papal State's Luxite will flow freely into Elaman. The war at the Wilder Mountain will intensify, and the Papal States will seize the chance to force Iria to deal with the Light of Protection believers within its borders. It is all getting worse, and this time Iria has lost its bargaining chip to influence Elaman's politics, the Luxite trade. Your war isn't over yet, it's just that everything will be much harder now. But don't we have Samantha back over in the Papal States who can maybe try and temper the situation? Not to mention Credenza as well. And if I remember correctly, by the end of the last story mission, Carries also did a little bit of a 180-degree turn. By dusk, Homa finally returned, frightened slaves trailing behind. The hideout, barely surviving the disaster, held no warmth now, only exhaustion and confusion. I heard the news, never expected the Grand Vizier could get the Court Assembly to agree to cooperate with the Papal States. The Papal States have spared no expenses this time, seems like the Light of Protection has truly unsettled them. The Light of Protection's influence is expanding outward from Iria, it's already threatening the Hierophant's foundation of rule. Yeah, that's the thing. Light of Protection is SP Samantha. They just got to go back home. In any case, with the Grand Vizier's gaining power, he'll surely intensify the crackdown on the Wilder Mountain. Be very careful. It isn't too optimistic, but it's not despair yet. Ever heard this saying? People who cooperate for profit will eventually turn against each other for it too. Don't worry too much, we'll find our chance. What should we do? Without more cooling powder, he'll definitely die. We don't really have access to it anymore though, do we? Not to mention, we are down here basically alone. We don't have healers with us. Don't look so glam, boss. The cooling powder is gone, but we can just find a way to get more, right? Go steal more? To the workshop, of course. They would never expect us to make a move at a time like this. How about it? Should we pull this job? Wouldn't this be the perfect time to expect such a move though? They took everything away. This is when we are basically desperate for it, since we have nothing left. And it's also the more likely time to do something stupid, like going to a workshop protected by the city guards to try and steal more Luxite powder or cooling powder. I can guide you. After all, I can't just eat and drink here for free. I get the feeling that we're going to get down in that arena in a bit of a non-conventional way. Say, more likely getting captured or something. Let's see, I do want these two around.
For all I hold dear, I will never back down.
I'll show them what
And yeah,
happens
sure,
when a
why not?
sorceress
Let's
is
just
in
keep the
love.
usual
盤面に
team.
散らばった駒に過ぎないわ。
Here's the workshop. The guards, I think there's more of them. Stay alert. They're all full last time was one thing, but if we lose more slaves, we're all in for trouble. Our last infiltration must have alerted them. Oh, he's just charging? Caught a gang of cooling powder thieves. They're the ones who stole before. This makes up for my mistakes, doesn't it? Please let me come back to work. He's selling us out? I had no choice. My sigil research was about to succeed. Yeah, we are not surrendering, but it would be ideal if we also didn't have to take him down. But I guess one craftsman goes away, we aim to get another
Come,
one, and
time's of
we've
the
got
essence.
Yagane that we can kind of count on.
You shan't make it out of here.
おや
私に続け。みんなも一緒に前へ。面白い誘いじゃな。隙あり。このまま行きます。終わらせましょう。
どれどれビスケット分けてやるよ。
面白い誘いじゃな。行け。
Hey, that's number 2 out.
鍛えて出直しな。
You're
こ
a
の
true
催し
friend.
はそちが先導するがよい。
Oh, right, I still have the PvP setup down here.
共に舞おう。思うままに振り家の舞よ。しばしとどまれ。血の雨の中を舞え。一人で舞う。
すべては私の手のひらの上。
Thankfully, this one reaches just by one
お
tile,
楽しみはこれからよ。
but she lost the rest of her movement.
お見通しよ。
I'll clear the way. Take that!
What the? Old man, stop! The hell?
I'll get you for this, you.
Hey Joy, welcome. How are things going?
Come,
What the hell
time's
was
of the
that?
essence.
Thermore stack of Shadow's Shackle. Attack is reduced by 30%. 20 or more. Damage taken increased by 30%. Takes damage 10% HP per hit. After taking an attack, the resent AoE damage to all enemies within one tile. Teleports to any other enemy to hit 30% damage on the same range, up to twice per round. After casting, the character gains 5 stacks of Shattered Shackles. So the more he casts, the less damage he deals and the more damage he takes. But this is only one.
This ought to help. I'm putting an end to this charade. You shan't make it out of here.
おや
You're certain?
私に続け
Basically deleted my entire unit.
心
ど
得ました
れどれ
Hello, hey Desert, how are things going? Too strong, don't want to hurt my hands, better slip away. And this is going to be a problem because I'm sure we're going to meet him again as a
この催しは
possible
そちが
enemy
先導
boss.
するがよい
This room has no way out, and there are desert beasts in it. Everyone be careful.
すべては私の手のひらの上
Not a fan of the way that they're dealing with monsters now. You
好きだ
get
ら
into
け
a
よ
room and more monsters just spawn upon you.
Come, time's of the essence. You shan't make it out of here.
ありがとう
Hmm?
私に
At
続け
least their hitting is arranged rather.
みんなも一緒に前へこれがみんなの決断ですこの平和な世界のためにどれどれ あいよ
おや
Yeah,
So-
almost took her down too.
前を所望か
We should be able to
思う
teleport
ままに振る
and give ourselves a little bit of a shield.
犠牲を悼む暇などない
As well as try and find a way out like this.
一人で舞うほかなさ
すべては私の手のひらの上お見通しよ
Come, time's of the essence. This ought to help. You've crossed the wrong sorceress. You shan't make it out of here.
私に続け
Yeah, this one moves as number 2.
みんなも一
So
緒
we
に
have
前
to
へ
kill it now. Honestly, a little bit refreshing to see that even though we're just starting, they've already introduced
Dore,
enemies
dore.
that can cause a little bit of trouble. Oh, we have to go and explore the other areas as well.
ビスケット分けてやるよ面白い誘いじゃなビスケット分けてやるよ
Heal should still work even like this. Fantastic.
この催しはそちが先導するがよい
And these not target doors? Feels like a waste of liberation stacks, but we've got to move.
待ってるわ。
私に続け。信じています。心得ました。
どれどれ？了解。
Come, time's of the essence.
These guys just keep spawning. But we can just one-shot them, they shouldn't be that big of a problem.
共に舞おう。
Our masters make such profitable business, but only give us a pittance. No point thinking about it. Time for a drink after work. And good morning. Who's there? This is the guard's break room. And thank God we got here with an instant skill.
すべては私の手のひらの上。お楽しみはこれからよ。
Even
Come,
more spawns.
time's of the essence.
Ah, well, we should be fine.
This ought to help.
We also have this skill to just keep on moving, so
You've
it's
crossed
going to
the
take a while
line,
before they can catch up
sorceress.
to us.
私に続け。信じています。
どれどれ？
あよー。この催しはそちが先導するがよい。
すべては私の手のひらの上。
私に続け。
It should be off of cooldown, and we just pop it.
みんなも一緒に前へ。面白い誘いじゃな。
These slaves all they know is lucky enough. Tired, can't work anymore, all excuses. And there are guards here too, what shall we do? Well, what we do every time we see guards around. This is going to hit one of the slaves though.
立ち止まらないで。いなんだ。
If I can avoid it, let's try and avoid it.
このまま行きます。隙あり。このまま行きます。心得ました。
Come, time's of the essence. You've crossed the wrong sorceress.
この催しはそちが先導するがよい。共演に来た。見えの舞よ。しばしとどまれ。
Okay, now investigate 3 rooms and find the exit. We should be good here. We don't need to kill every single enemy.
どれどれ？了解。すべては私の手のひらの上。
Sure hope the exit is here though.
お楽しみはこれからよ。お見通しよ。
Okay, that's good enough, and we leave so much garbage behind. Oh no, boss, we have nowhere to run. We're done for this time, boss. Yeah, nah. Of course, there's Yagane coming out right there. Where are those thieves? Who saw which way they went? How many times do I have to tell you? Store the waste properly, you just won't listen. and we get to quietly live with Yegane. She's going to be an interesting one. Apparently she's got a summon that does follow-up attacks outside of its own turn, but still don't know if or how much I'm willing to invest in her. The room is too small, there's nowhere to hide. There's probably a secret passage somewhere.
落ち着いて。どうしたの？今忙しいのだけど。
あんただったのか。こんな遅くまで仕事か？
急な納品よ。外で何かあったの？こぼしたものは早く片付けて。出荷が遅れたらいけないから。
ボス？何人か怪しい者が入り込んだ。あんた見てないか？
And I don't think he's ever heard anyone call other people boss down here.
いいえ。他にまだ何か。
こいつはハシム様お気に入りの職人だ。もし納品が遅れたら。なんでもない。邪魔したな。
At least he doesn't go prying. Thank you. Always in such a sorry state when we meet, but fortunately you're here to cover for us.
どうしてここに？
Actually, we came to steal. That's basically it.
へえ、なんか懐いてるね。
ふわふわしてる。
隠し立てする相手じゃないから単刀直入に言うよ。あたいらはちょいと風神の粉が必要でさ。
Lives are at stake. Please help us.
無駄よ。守衛にバレている以上、倉庫の方もきっと警備を固めているはず。私の手元にまだ少しある。よかったらどうぞ。大した量じゃないから役に立つかどうかはわからないけど。
Well, if it's a little, might be enough to save the life of that gladiator. No, this is wonderful already. Thank you.
あいつのせいだな。前に助けたあの職人のじじい。裏切りやがってさ。自分が工房へ戻るためにあたいらのことを守衛に告げ口したんだ。
そう。
You knew he would betray us? You don't seem surprised at all.
何も不思議じゃないから。彼はずっと工房で暮らしていたの。ここで風神の粉を作ってきた。ただひたすらに。工房を離れたら彼は何者でもなくなってしまう。だから戻ってきた。奴隷のままでいることを選んだのよ。
Why? You mean cooling powder can only be produced in workshops?
これは骨根と呼ばれるエラマンに古くから伝わる技術よ。昔の宝石職人はこれで両手を強化してより緻密に宝石を加工できるようにしていた。その後同じ技術が硝石の加工にも使えることが分かった。それによって生産された特別な切断面を持つ硝石の微細な粒がいわゆる風神の粉。
ただこの技術には一つ欠点があってね。国根は時とともに薄れてしまう。だから定期的に原初の国根で維持しなければならないの。
And the Prime Sigil is something that likely these slavers keep on hand in order to keep controlling them.
エラマンの王の血統だけが継承する特別な国根よ。貴族の奴隷主のみ触れることが許されている。
Of course.
つまり職人は工房を離れてしまえば、やがて細工の腕を失うことになるの。
I see. Now I know why he chose to return.
ああ、まったく。あたいってば余計なおせっかいしちゃったな、もう。
But this also means that if we can get our hands on one of these prime sigils, some of these craft people may switch sides.
いいえ、奴隷がみんな彼のようだとは限らないわ。すべてを捨ててでも自由を取り戻したいと願う者もいる。もっとも外に出たところでもしここの奴隷たちを救い出したいなら私も手を貸すわ。
そいつは渡りに船だ。でもどうやって連絡を？あ、そうだ、ゴリをここに残そう。せっかくあんたに懐いてるんだし。
え？
照れちゃってさ。
And is no one going to ask questions for how a slave crafter managed to get her hands on a parrot?
なんだか慣れないけれど。
絶妙な幕切れじゃ。身のこなし。
That was close, but we got out. Take this. This isn't enough. The gladiator's wounds have gotten worse again. Looks like we'll have to rely on him in the end. Oh, please tell me it's not the piece of shit that betrayed us twice already. The theater manager has Shan. Theater slaves often get hurt by abusive patrons, so they keep cooling powders stocked. The traitor who betrayed his own people? He appears to serve these slavers, but we've dealt with him before. He helped me rescue some Valyrian slaves. But I'm not sure he'll be willing to help us this time. The gladiator is Elamanian after all. Dangerous to ask for his help? You are the boss of my boss, you talk some sense into her. I remember last time, Hesha seemed cold, but he was actually helping the slaves in trouble. Agree with what Thomas says, let's give this a try. Say what you will, but both you and I have excellent judgment when it comes to picking allies. The streets are so busy, the kite's adorable, and the beanbag too. Focus on patrol. Focus. Isn't she a performer? Why is she patrolling? You hear, Lord Eshan was performing at some banquet when Anne got mauled by the Master's desert beasts. No matter how much he sucks up to these slavers, he's still a slave just like us. New looks like shipment, still from the Papal States, but way more this time. That trade deal is going to be such a massive pain in the ass, but I'm afraid we're a bit too far from Samantha to try and deal with the Papal States at this point.
誰だ？
おっとっと、落ち着きなよ。あたいだよ。前にあったでしょ。奴隷たち
Oh,
を
hey
助けた。
Captain, welcome.
ほ
How
ら
are things going?
忘れちゃいないよね。
何の話だ？
ああ、はいはい。
Probably should not
あたいらは
have
一度も
brought
会
the
った
guy
こと
with
がご
us.
ざいません。そういうことね。分かってるって。
お前はここに来るべきではなかった。
Un disastro nell'arena sono. But how is it? I heard it's basically just all on full auto. All you have to do is set up some teams to fight against the enemy. But I'm not quite there yet. Even though I think I'm getting pretty close.
安心しなよ。裏口からこっそり忍び込んだから。
ましてや他の者を連れてくるとは。お前は。
That's right.
お前のことは覚えている。以前、ハシムに会いに来たな。
旦那は味方さ。前回救った奴隷たちはみんな旦那がウィルターさんへ送り届けたんだ。
そうか。
正直さ、やむを得ない事情がない限りあんたに迷惑かけるつもりはなかったんだけど。ただ、こい
Pick a
つの
side
怪我
between
が
two
ひどすぎ
factions
て、
and expect
そっ
it
ちにはま
wins.
だ風神の粉が
Oh,
あ
so
る。
it's a gambling mini event. I think they had something similar in Arknights some time ago. That was fun.
彼はもうじき死ぬだろ
お願い、助けてやってよ。彼はエラマン人だけど奴隷にされた哀れなやつなんだ。もちろんタダでなんて言わない。あたいが買うってことにしよう。金なら後で払うからさ。
う。問題はそこではない。彼の傷は普通の風神の粉では治らないものだ。最高級の風神の粉で、しかも全身を浸さねばならない。
And that might be a bit too much to ask. I'm afraid we're going to have to bring him to the palace at this rate.
彼をここに置いていけ。私が何とかしよう。
よかった。ありがとね。
Thank you. Leave it in your hands.
お前たちはもう帰れ。今後は二度とここへ来てはならない。
ぶっちゃけさ、あたいらと協力したらもっといろんなことができるんじゃないかって考えたことない？
いいや。
どうしてさ、あんたはあたいらと同じ心を持ってる。わかるんだ。
He probably got his hands full already.
今のやり方じゃ、今日は何人か奴隷を救えたとしても、明日にはもっとたくさん送られてくる。その現状を根本的に変えたいって思ったことない？エラマンの情勢は一見安定してるけど、その実、奴隷主の支配はすでに揺らいできてる。
それくらいにしておけ。
あたいらが団結すれば、近いうちに革命の木は熟す。
Oma, that's a bit too open. And you're in the middle of a theater, you have no idea who's listening from where. He's right, she should really be quiet.
やめろ。革命がウィルダ人に何をもたらしたか、お前たちにはわかるまい。その二文字を二度と軽々しく口にするな。 帰るがいい。
Okay, we're at Act 13. We're getting there. 2 more and we unlock the arena.
For all I hold dear, I will never back down.
Well, well, look we have here. Don't be so hasty to leave. You still owe us something, don't you? Don't owe you anything. The payment for the gladiator has been settled. But you injured several of my men, and you should pay for that. That's actually a lot of spawns. Why are we only using 4 units? Stop. Our master said no troublemaker near the theater. Violators, face immediate expulsion. Oh cool, we actually get to see her in action. It's alright, I can handle it. If I remember correctly, she should also be pretty difficult to kill.
みんなも一緒に前へ。面白い誘いじゃな。立ち止まらないで。いなんだ。
And these guys are gone already.
これがみんなの決断です。この平和な世界のために。信じています。私、どうすればいいんですか?
Okay, no, she does not have her build. Dodge, strike back, 70% physical pierce damage, and 2 stacks of infection. After taking damage, dodge for 2 turns, twice per round, and gain 3 stacks of liberation. Regen defense, and 5 stacks of liberation. All enemies within 3 tiles are taunted. Physical, unshackled, jumps to target location, 110% damage. No, the skills are the same. The skills are the same as her playable version, she just doesn't have the icons yet. Somehow, for some reason, even though they should really already be here. Yes, of course she's got the animations nice and set.
この催しはそちが先導するがよい。共に魔王私に
Ah, they're 1 tile off.
すべては私の手のひらの上。
Ah, well, not that it matters.
お楽しみはこれからよ。好きだらけね。待ってるわ。
I'll clear the way.
Really, she doesn't reach for 1 tile.
Enough! The job's done.
私に続け。心得ました。こんなのなんでもない。命令をください。
Oh
この
god.
催しはそちが先導するがよい。
The basic attack is just a couple of little slaps. That's adorable.
一人残らずひねりつぶす。お見通しよ。
お母さん。
And I shouldn't have sent her there.
こんなのなんでもない。命令をください。この催しはそちが先導するがよい。
一人残らずひねりつぶす。お見通しよ。
遅いぞ。
I'll clear the way. Get ready for some magic fireworks.
I owe you so much for today. What's your name? Pooch, run. Thank you, no idea you were so capable. But last time in the theater, when Hashem hit you, why didn't you fight back? Because Hashem would probably have her executed. Mom said I must obey Master's words. A slave can only survive through endurance. Hashem mentioned that your family, because of the assassination case. I don't believe they would assassinate that merchant. Their greatest wish was to take me home. Why would they risk their lives for an assassination? But they still did it. I don't understand. This ring of teeth is the only thing they left behind. I've kept it close to my heart ever since. I've never seen the Wilder Mountain, but my parents always spoke of it. I will definitely take them there. So I must obey my master's words. It doesn't matter. Endure it and it will pass. I'm afraid when it comes to slavery, that's really not going to be it. That means more than words can say. But we're here now, and we'll do whatever we can to bring the foxes back to the Wilder Mountains. Too bad Hashan refused to cooperate. The theater has visitors from all walks of life. With his help, we could have gathered much more intelligence. Our lapdog, just as I thought. Don't say that. The Wilderians face much greater hardships than we do. That he would risk agreeing to help an Alamanian already surprises me greatly. Rather than rumors, I trust what I've seen with my own eyes. He helped save lives, and that's enough. Alright, really do all win this time. I won't say anything more. He showed compassion for these slaves. I'm willing to trust him. He seems to be hiding something. I need more observation. Let's go with the trusting route this time. Oh my, the esteemed leader of the Sword of Convallaria. Your reputation precedes you. Just a small businessman living in the city, thanks to Lady Shanaz, I can make a living. So, one of Shanaz's people. Something you need? Our lady asked me to invite you to the usual place. She called it a date. Isn't she being a bit forward? She really seems to value highly. Please remember to look after us in the future. Carnival season is coming up. Need to head to the Palace of Winds and organize the court banquet. Shan, you're coming too. This banquet better go off without a hitch. Oh, and I guess the beasts are also attracted by the look sight. That's why they keep getting in the workshops.
戦闘士には目の前の激闘しか見えず、傍観者だけが全体を見通せる。よくなかなかの位置取りでしょ。ここならよく見えるんじゃない？
Is our date really going to be betting on gladiator slaves?
大ワジールの計画のことだけれど。
What the Grand Vizier wants is Wilder Mountain. The national merchant's death is just an excuse.
目的のためなら、法王国と手を組むことも厭わないとはね。我らが大ワジール殿は身の処し方も巧みで剣謀術数に長けておられる。
Is there any way to stop him?
と平和の理念で彼の心に訴えてみたらどうかしら。
I'm afraid we've tried that already, and of course it hasn't worked.
冗談よ。あの人は理性の塊の辣腕家だもの。ウィルターさんを再びエラマンのハンズに加え、ありし日のエラマンの栄光を取り戻す。それが大ワズィールの政治的野心であり、目的を果たすまで決して諦めない。彼が権力を握っている限り、この戦争は避けられないってわけ。浮かない顔ね。
Just a little bit, because due to how much power the Grand Vizier has, what's gonna happen if we manage to take him out? How big is that power vacuum going to be? Who's going to try and fill it? And how different are the objectives of whoever is going to try and fill that power vacuum going to be?
あなたが何を考えているか当ててみましょうか。そうね。ああ、私のような権力も地位もないよそ者がどうすれば一国の宰相を倒せるのか。
You got me, that wasn't my plan. But that doesn't seem to be any other way. I have to stop this war, but...
難しすぎてどうしたらいいかわからないと。そこで私が手を貸したとしたら、驚くことでもないでしょ。言ったはずよ。戦争を止めることはエラマンの商人の願いでもあるって。しかも大ワズィールは貴族奴隷主のトップよ。彼を倒してこそ奴隷制廃止の可能性が生まれ、エラマンに新たな変革の希望がもたらされるの。今のイディアのようにね。
Thank you for your help.
感動するのは少々よ。私が手助けしても大ワズィールを倒すにはまだ足りないから。
We're going to have to try and convince Lukamar to join our side.
あと一人お偉いさんに協力してもらわないと。
Exactly. And she's basically the only one with enough power and influence to actually pull this off.
この闘技場の主シャムス親王。
The Great Asha's younger brother, the hero to all young Elamanians.
そして私が真に忠誠を誓う相手でもある。
Will he help me fight the Grand Vizier?
第二次光の戦いでエラマンは敗北し、国土は分断され、先代のハーシャーは失意のうちに世を去った。その屈辱と恨みはエラマン人の心に深く刻まれている。シャムス親王は法王国に抗う英雄。もちろんそういう心を持っている一人よ。
Oh, so he's not going to join in order to help Elaman. He's going to join in order to prevent the alliance with the Papal States.
エラマンを裏切った国族と彼はいつも大ワズィールをそう呼んでいるの。ただし親王は実力のある者しか認めないわ。
Maybe not the best of intentions, but we can use this.
彼のオメガネにかなう方法はたった一つ。闘技場で勝ち抜くことよ。あなたなら精鋭奴隷検討師団の騎士としておすすめできるわ。彼らを指揮して勝利をつかむの。
But these slave gladiators' lives will be like pieces on a chessboard, ready to be sacrificed at any time. My brother in Christ, you've done that throughout the entirety of the Irian storyline. There's been so many battles, so many sacrifices, so many people died for the sake of Iria. It's just more of the same. I won't participate in games that treat slavers' lives as entertainment. This is still kind of right, but at the same time.
そうよね。
Victory doesn't come without
気持ちがわかるわ。
sacrifices. Ooh, Clara!
もうおしまいだ。今度ばかりはあの世で光にご挨拶することに。
怖がっている場合じゃない。自ら矢面に立ってこそ騎士です。私があなたたちの盾になります。
盾こっち向いてますよ。敵は反対側ね。
私が食い止めますからね。
That's a cute little one.
みんな何震えてんだ。さあ俺もか。
戦意喪失、士気低下、統率が取れていない上に武術の腕も未熟。彼らは敗北の要素が全て揃っているわ。これは一方的な虐殺になりそうね。
Except, I think we're about to go down and lead them to victory instead. The rule here is that gladiators who keep winning can earn them freedom, right?
まさかあなた。
I'll be their player. Oh, 0 out of... Jesus Christ! We've got our random referee down here. Advanced immunity immune to resolve when actively attacked, inflicts violation to the attacker. Unlimited resolve, restores 100% HP, becomes stunned. Gain 1 stack of the power of judge. Reduces damage taken by 40%, so... nothing much. Punishes those with yellow card or red card. At the end of the turn, deals damage to 30% of the holder's current HP. If they have liberation, removes 1 stack. Otherwise, attack -2, vulnerable 2. When using non-base attack, energy cost increased by 1. Red card, 90% piercing damage. Okay, we're going to have to do whatever we can in order to not get carded. Cannot be triggered when having Where Are My Cards. When the referee is defeated, we will re-enter the battlefield and gain Where Are My Cards for 1 turn. 7000 HP, but we are not controlling my own unit, so I have no idea how much damage the guys on the field are going to deal. Yellow card or red card. 3 targets that have committed violations 2 or 3 times. Only shows 1 yellow or red each time. Targets that have never committed violation, attack and movement if they have liberation and extra liberation stack. Teleports to any character to observe closely. Violation we only inflict when we attack the referee. So again, we have to watch out for AoE hits. If we do not use AoE attacks, we get buffed. If we do, we get screwed. Little Clara, shield at the end of the turn, physical shield equal to 10% HP, performs assisting cover. All allies. As a registered gladiator, removes red card at the start of the turn. But again, we're going to try and not get these. Charge, 100% physical damage, and 50% damage from the physical shield value. Okay, 2 tiles range as well on her basic, that's nice. Physical shield, 35% HP, cannot be dispelled or immunized. Physical shield, 100% chances to block. Cannot move before using. Physical shield, 50% HP, armored shield up for 2 turns. Allies within 3 tiles, when having a shield, plus 30% attack. Physical magical shield, 20% HP to all allies within 2 tiles of the target for 3 turns. So she's basically just a buffer. And looks like for the time being she also doesn't get her signature counter damage whenever she takes damage. Because if I remember correctly, she should be dealing AoE damage whenever she's struck, and the damage depends on her shield value. Ladies and gentlemen, today's challengers are our Gem crew. Why are we called the Gem crew? Because the audience thinks that you're like jelly and jam made from random fruits meshed together from different realms. You're just prey for other gladiator teams. Any problems with that? That sounds pretty tasty. All their opponents are the elite gladiator team, the Iron Bear. Will our gem escape the bear's jaws? Let's wait and see. You must remember that every gladiator match has one special combat rule. Follow it and earn my rewards, break it and face my punishment. Today's special rule is front attack ban. Gladiators, give everything you have and fight for victory. This rubble offers no chance of victory, we're doomed. If you want to leave, follow my orders. And looks like our reputation precedes us. Clara even heard of us. But no frontal attacks. Our morale is broken, we can't attack recklessly. Let's try holding steady and finding an opening. Have your crew hold the line at all costs. Who's willing to face the enemies head on? That has to be Clara. I'll go too, can't let you handle this alone. A knight leads the charge, so we advance. Don't involve me, I won't take orders from an Irian. I guess we can try and sit right here, see if they can attack us up front. Nice that we also keep our skills too. Referee? That was a frontal attack. Increase physical damage by curved shot to enemies within the target. Single target attack, 140%. Enemies on frosty ground, -1 move. Then pursuit and knockback. What do you mean violation? Oh, and he doesn't say again here. Triggers a violation when attacking a target from the front. This is not the front. Unless he's got like... No, he doesn't even have the eye skill to turn around. Are we getting violations for nothing? Okay, there we go. Now the violation is on them. That looks bad, but wait, as the player, I can still use technical skills to help them. Use technical skills extensively for turning the tide. That would be attacking from the front. There's the first one down. Thankfully the other guys are all asleep. How did that not count as a violation? Okay, take our tank down. And he turned around, so violation for us. We could potentially kill the referee. But maybe it's not necessary. Let's get rid of this one first, so it doesn't turn around again. Them, looks like we can't take them quickly, have to bring in the reserves. They've got reserves too? Enemy reserves are careless, shoot with full force. All range units were wiped out. What now? Everyone, stay steady. Can't miss this chance. We can't handle a long fight. I think we can trust the Gem Crew player. Our player managed to unite this scattered group. Tell me what I can do. Finally. We're going all out. Follow my orders and let's crush the enemy together. Okay, that has one extra range. She's next. We have one single target healing and that's it. I kind of wish I brought the little teleport. I don't want to go hit her right in front. He has one warning already.
はい、深呼吸して。
One again. My Lucian blood is boiling. So this is what team combat feels like. Our final push, total assault. And again, I don't like the fact that they're all turned around this way. Oh no, we do have one AoE heal.
いいですねこれ。自ら矢面に立ってこそ騎士です。
Okay, these two have to come over on our side. Shield up.
しっかりしてくださいね。任せなさい。
Just to play it safe. And there goes the elite. They're obviously a ragtag bunch. But you're losing against this ragtag bunch. Oh, damn it, I hit the referee. It was the last attack of the match, maybe it doesn't matter. We won. The Gem crew won. Our player's incredible. I'm ashamed to have survived the battlefield. Shut up, Lucian. This is my first time seeing combat like this. Gem crew player, impressive. And we even got the Papal State caster on our side. In future battles, I'll hope you'll guide us. Okay, looks like we're also starting to get something from the trading post. Ooh, entirely new area as well. Seems like a prison though. Predict, Molten Blood Trial and Bladecraft chest, which is all still locked. Got a couple predictions here. Single match, our tempering level is 0. Participate in prediction to earn power of tempering and advance your tempering level regardless of the outcome. Higher tempering level unlocks exclusive benefits. Check the help in the upper left of the prediction for full details. 4 daily matches, 5 daily matches, 6 daily matches unlocks the Throne of Champions of 4 plus finals pre-match predictions. 20 daily matches up to tempering level 28. What the hell? Okay, let's see what this is. Wilderland's Troop versus Fortune Seekers. They have Astra down here. So we just have to bet on one of them. You can also check the builds. That's cool. I don't think Nono Wheel's going anywhere like this. Undying Guard from the Alaman might be the one little bit of a problem. But Fortune Seekers is both more populated and has a couple of better units as well. Who kept them? This one was a boss in an event. There's absolutely no way Fortune Seekers doesn't win. Hello Havorix, welcome, how have things been going? They do have the high ground. Wait, does the payout rate... No, payout rate is still 200%. VIP voucher investment or 150. Let's keep the tickets so we can do more. Let's keep the tickets so we can do more. We go for high stakes instead. Being the Hexa mines, trying to finish up the last bullets for the Exogun. Guild is coming up. I've been farming the Odious a little bit, just in case, but I'm afraid I'm kind of screwed this Northern fight as well. Didn't get Octavia, didn't get Ilsa, so my burst team is going to suffer a little bit. Okay, that was a pretty easy prediction. On to the second, Followers versus Beast Squad. Samiflora, Orniflora, and yet no caster. This one only has the basic attack. Lucian is going to resurrect himself with the as a bear. Dandelion is kind of alright. And the rest is just a bunch of monsters. Hermit Crab might be a bit of a problem. But I think that's just it, so Followers should be a pretty easy bet as well. High stakes, and please don't let me down. Oh, Bear Bro actually didn't work. Again, we've got Dandelion, we've got two healers, we should be fine on this side. Please don't stun kill Dandelion. Well, crap. Dandelion's down. Yo, hey Invictus, welcome, how are things going? I'm getting worried here because there's money on the line. We're betting on who wins. And they've got a couple of bows that have been wiping the floor with us. Okay, thank God the barnacles actually sabotaged themselves. This is way too close though. Way too close. Oh, thank God. At the end of the day, I was betting on Dandelion, but it looks like it was the Elamanian slave that actually got us through. Three more matches left. Grand Sanctuary versus Knightly Spirit. Thorny Commander might be alright. AoE teleports 2 allied characters near the target and give them attack too, but wastes a turn. Only 10k HP as well. Now we've got Luvata, we've got Karis on this side, we go with Luvata. We absolutely go with Luvata. They made really short work of the enemy team. Also, didn't even check Luvata's kit, they actually gave her the Nirvana in Flames. Okay, on we go. Convallaria squad versus Builder Dance Troop. Nono Wheel, X-Men, and the Hermit Crab. Convallaria squad, we've got SP Metha, SP Faisal, and Revia. We go with the Convallaria squad here. I don't think it's even a contest. High stakes. Even though they're kind of surrounded. I also like that the arena doesn't have always the same basic map. And there we go. One more match. Union Squad versus Miguel Mercenary Group. All Union. Knight Commando, Axeman, Crossbowman, Pikeman. Only one healer. They've got no sustain, they've got no shields, and they do not even have the skills for self-healing. On Miguel's side, Samiflora, Desert Dancer, Miguel without the rank 13, this might be a bit more of a difficult pick. We've had very bad experiences with the Wild Boar. I'm kind of tempted to say the Miguel Mercenary Squad might actually have a bit of a better time here. It also depends on the way they're going to engage the enemy. It's got 3 red units here. They're going to take down the green ones real easily. We've got nothing blue to counter them. Oh, it's one assassin down here who can only do basic attacks. I think Miguel's squad might still have the better one. Addition will allies repeatedly perform active attacks and hit the same enemy within the same round. So they're not even going to be focusing fire. I don't know, this one could go either way. I think maybe Miguel's troop might have a bit of an advantage, but I'm actually not too sure. Not to mention the fact that the bow didn't even attack, just moved out of the way. Okay, that's better. And that's a win for Miguel's squad. Unless everyone is starting to get the yellow and red cards, because there's only one enemy left. Okay, no, never mind, perfect. Got our temperings up to 4. Oh, okay, so this is basically a tournament style thing. You have to bet on multiple teams, but it also takes more matches. Which we can't really do today, because we need more daily matches. Unless we get more from the main story quests or whatever. Imperial Squad, Safia, Aisha, SP, Nanna. Strong already. Hangman Retirees, more enemies. Got Nurgle. But that's about it. Toxic Lily is the one thing that might cause a bit of a problem. Otherwise, we go with the Imperial Squad all the way. Builds are fairly full as well. Easy bet. Ooh, nice move from Aisha, taking down the healer on turn 1.
これがみんなの決断です。このまま行きます。
速さこそ武器だ。
無礼は許す。
リリアのために
証明しよう、この才能を。
バカな。
心配いりません。お任せを。一戦。ご安心を。
ありがとう。
私がついています。
Yeah, yellow card, but these don't matter. The fight is not going to be going on for that long.
無駄な
計
あがき。
画通り今また一歩計画が進んだぞ。
Okay, nice and easy win. I think once we get to the point where we have to bet on an entire roster, things are going to get a lot more difficult. Because if it's just picking between one team and the other, you can kind of guess it's not that bad. Why is this still 2 out of 10? I don't know why it's still 2 out of 10 when we've got 0 matches left. Molten Blood Trial, of course, new stuff unlocks on the daily. No, not really. 23, 26, 29, once every 3 days. defeat all enemies, technical skills disabled. Intermediate rule, trigger violation when attacking enemies of the same gender in any way. The hell? Okay. Oh, we can actually make our own team here. Ain't that nice? So, these are men, these are women, all 4 of them. That's male. I honestly don't remember. It should all be girls up here. AA Light Conjurer, I honestly don't remember. Because this is... Hold on a second, where is it? That's a girl, right? Short head, but it's got a bit of a chest, and no man would run around with their legs bare like this. So we would do well with one green unit that's male, which we don't really have access to. And we need a girl to take out these 5. And this one.
For all I hold dear, I will never back down.
Should be enough. Unless we want to try and maybe get them carted. Because if we bring Aisha, we can bring Aisha on a counter build, let them attack Inanna, and have Aisha swap for Inanna to give them the yellow and red cards. Still need a male unit to take care of all of this though. And that's a bit of a problem because I don't pull for men. Let's
get to work.
Has to be Geralt. Yeah, has to be Geralt. This way I don't get carded.
この戦場は俺が征服してやる。
Same gender protection. Gladiators, give everything you have and fight for victory.
心配いりません。お任せを。落ち着いてください。ありがとう。落ち着いてください。ありがとう。ありがとう。みんなも一緒に前へ。
And I think we should be able to just send him over
いい気分だ。
and do what needs to be done.
みんなも一緒に前へ。これがみんなの決断です。
Basically just got him to 5-star as well. He should be tanky enough to resist the
この
attacks
平和な
from
世界のために。
a bunch of lower level units.
そこ。
この戦場俺の好きにさせてもらうぞ。
Ah, crap.
採血だ。採血だ。弱すぎる。
And that's two. Thankfully it does not touch the guy down there.
弱すぎる。てや、一掃してやる。
Come on, come closer.
He can't attack this,
I'll clear the way.
but she can.
Take that!
This way she also doesn't slow Gareth down. And that's infraction number 2 from the enemy team.
心配いりません。
Yellow and red. This guy's good to take 90% pierce damage next turn.
ご指示をお待ちしております。
ありがとう。
さあ来い、もう一度だ。
He's going to hit the referee if we put him there. That's better.
Nice try.
Oh god, thank god he was surrounded. The shield was not enough.
Don't mind if I do. Eat this. Any last words? Gave me
I'll
no
clear the way.
choice.
Okay, I don't think it matters if she gets one little
Get
card.
ready for some magic fireworks.
Yes, that one dies to damage over time anyway.
ありがとう。終わらせましょう。このまま行きます。
の戦が終わることはない。
この完璧な勝利を、そして共に歩んできた日々を。
Okay, that's stage
私
number
は
one.
忘れません。
I think these restrictions might be fun. Trigger a violation when knocked back. Trigger a violation when using basic attack. When knocked back, rather than when dealing knockback. Okay, this is weird. Let's see. I want to bring something blue to deal with those two. Got to be Estra.
誰をやればいい？
Estra will need something for speed.
I'll show them what happens when a sorceress is enraged.
For all I hold dear, I will never back
She should be able to
down.
deal with all of these. 14 HP on the board, which again, not that big a deal. I might as
Let's
well
get to
bring
work.
Geralt for the leader skill. And at this point, why not Ciri?
Come.
Even
Battle
though
awaits.
Ciri is still not 5-star. She's getting close though. Knockback ban, basic attack ban. Oh. Serious knockbacks.
Yield and save me some time.
Ah, well.
Stand down. Hardly a challenge. There's fight in me yet. Coward.
We can just
Time's
charge twice.
of the essence. This ought to help.
You up
You
here.
shan't make it out of here.
And Geralt down
You've
here.
crossed the wrong sorceress.
あいつをやればいいんだな。来い。終わらせてやる。片付いたぞ。これでも食らえ。片付いたぞ。
Oh, the follow-up attack. Ah, well.
Come on, come closer.
I don't think there's... Yeah, no, we're not losing stars. Even if we just trigger one or two, we are not losing stars, it's fine.
Don't mind if I do. Any last words? Eat this. All over now. Wasn't supposed to
I'll
end
clear
like
the way.
this.
Enough!
It's on 10% HP anyway, so doesn't really matter.
Easy. Yield and save me some time. I'll wait here. Come, time's of the essence. You've crossed the wrong sorceress.
You're a true friend. I'll get you.
Just you wait and see.
AoE.
So 来なくっちゃな。Yield and
Yeah, I'm
save me some
restarting this
time.
one. I was not expecting them to do like AoE knockbacks, and I was not
Coward.
expecting them to have
Hardly a
reinforcements.
challenge.
So can't really
There's
go
fight to
on
me
and
yet.
sacrifice a unit
Stand down.
for nothing.
Hardly a challenge. Time's of the essence. This ought to help.
Still think Geralt was doing fine, but Geralt might try and take down these two
You've
now.
crossed the wrong sorceress.
Watch out not to get teleported. Oh, sorry, knocked back
shan't make it out
into
of
the
here.
water.
あいつをやればいいんだな。
As for Astra, sadly, not much to do here. She will suffer a little bit
片付いたぜ。
from dealing basic attacks, but at least she's got some self-healing for later. So wave 2 should still be fine. And
Come
for
on,
wave 2,
come closer.
we leave her up.
Don't mind if I do. Any last words? Gave me no choice. Any last words?
I'll clear the way.
And yeah, now that the Scorpion is gone,
Enough!
we should have a bit of an easier time down here.
あいつをやればいいんだな。決めるのは
Let's
あんただ。
dance.
I'll wait here. Come,
Idly.
time's of the essence. You shan't make it out of here.
Appreciate it.
I'll clear the way. The job's done.
Oh, the judge is stunned now. I'm afraid she can't hit all three. Now well, let's take down these guys first.
Get ready for some magic fireworks.
Then we worry about the second Scorpion.
そう来なくっちゃな。
Lucky hit that. Wasn't supposed to end like this.
Wait, he's stunned, but he's still giving cards around?
Careful.
Come,
Time's of the
taste my
essence.
blade.
This ought to help. I'm putting an end to this charade. I appreciate it, truly. A worthy opponent. Curse you.
What the hell?
I'll clear the way.
Yeah, this is not going as expected.
Be on your
Absolutely
guard.
not.
I'll get you for this, you.
Right. So, definitely not you. Definitely not you. These were kind of fine. Geralt was kind of fine. But no knockback. And no basic attacks. Wonder if this counts as knockback. Because she pulls enemies towards one target.
死の気配を感じる。敵？盤面に散らばった駒に過ぎないわ。
この戦場は俺が征服してやる。
光は我らと共に。我らが身に負える使命、命じて忘るべからず。
I want to see them try and get close now.
この戦場 俺の好きにさせてもらうぞ。採血だ。征服だ。征服だ。弱すぎる。
Still missing one, but even if the boar attacks, Carlot is gonna be fine.
すべては私の手のひらの
Sadly cannot tag this one.
お楽しみはこれからよ。好きだらけね。
And yeah, Camelot doesn't care. But wait, is he going to get double? I think he's going to get double carted if we use a basic attack to also push the enemy. Let's just leave him here, waiting for his skill cooldowns.
矢はつがえている。悪くない選択だ。はっ。次。
一緒に行きましょう。
Okay, yeah, this counts both for the basic and for the
審判の時です。
knockbacks. Apparently, pulling enemies closer still counts as a knockback.
在郷滅却。
光よ、生きとし生けるものを守れ。
征服の戦が終わることはない。
すべては私の手のひらの上。お見通しよ。待ってるわ。さようなら。待ってるわ。
面白い。
罪には罰を。
私なら平気です。
まだ。
They've got some pretty incredible range as well. Really annoying attacking from up there. And I think we're about to explode.
死ぬがいい。悪くない選択だ。まだ続けたいか。
この戦いを終わらせましょう。
Okay, maybe not.
はい、わかりました。
あなたの計画を続けましょう。すまない。
You have to wonder for how long though.
光よ、生きとし生きるものを守れ。私なら平気です。
Yes, everyone is
す
still
べて
getting
は
attacked.
私の手のひらの
Okay, no, she can't reach anyway.
お見通しよ。
光の奇跡を持ってとこしえにこの道を照らさ。目標の確認を。次。
闇夜に潜む罪悪を打ち払い、人々の心
A
に
bit
希
of a
望の
bad
光
clear,
を灯す。
but a clear is a clear
本当にあり
nonetheless.
ま
We
す。
still get all the rewards. Trigger violation when moving or charging 3 or more tiles for the first time per round. Oh hey, I remember this map. So nothing with high movement or high charge distance. Plenty of reds, they should be fine down here. They should be fine up here, even though I think I would want a red unit up there. Or we can just lot a red one down here.
こまでか。
Oh, ain't that a great start?
そんなの
Are you for real? What's the speed on these things? Oh god, 223. We have to bring Tyre around. Without Tyre, everyone just dies. Either that or... Yennefer.
I'll show them what happens
That
when a
Yennefer also
sorceress is
teleports people.
enraged.
Not to mention, these guys are going to attack the ones up here anyway. Let's see, they're a bit spread out. And I can't really charge.
わらわに見えんとするものは
Maybe, just maybe, Yennefer buffs Lukamar to take out the red one, the red ones. We need something else fast up here to take care of the green ones. 223 each. 222. This is a joke. This has to be. And 216, so we still need another speed buff. Speed buff coming from a unit that's faster than 223. Got a 240 up here. And if we're bringing Meitha, might as well also bring Nangal.
私が道を開きます。
I don't think the deploy changes here. Nangal also goes to 250. We're left with just one unit that has to deal with these 3 flowers down here now. But again, these are 223. I don't think I've got anyone else that fast. Outside of maybe Tyre. There's not even Inanna gets there. Maybe, just maybe, could put them to sleep. This seems pretty close to one another.
今日の雲、すごく速く走ってる。
And let's just pray this works.
次は私たちの番。ありがとう。これでも食らいなさい。貫け。息を整えよう。手応えありです。
Again, can't really charge far. Or maybe I'm just going to eat this first ticket.
突き破る。ありがとう。ここが突破口ね。
We still clear.
了解。
夢の時間よ。起きていいなんて言ってない。
Come, time's of the
Okay,
essence.
everyone to sleep.
This ought to help. You shan't make it out of here.
And there's our speed buff.
You've crossed the wrong
面
sorceress.
白い誘いじゃな。血の雨の中を前。家の前。しばしとどまれ。
次は私たちの番。スタンバイよし。
この催しは措置が
Why
先
did
導
she
する
get
がよ。
carted? It's... Oh, 3 or more tiles, so we can only move 2.
夢の時間よ。
犠牲を悼む暇などないぞ。
こら。
Come, time's of the essence. You shan't make it out of here.
Ah well, they still went nice and down. Unless there's a second wave. They did not surprise us with a second wave. So what the hell was going on with that second stage? That was weird. Violation trigger. The Union characters lose one violation at the end of each turn. Characters from other faction lose all energy at the start of the turn after each violation triggers. End of each turn triggers a violation if no movement was made. We need to bring in Union units, which are basically getting buffed. And there's Union units on their side as well. And our own Union units also have to move.
この戦場は俺が征
騎士ブロリアム何なりとご命令を盤面に散らばった駒に過ぎないわ
And I doubt it's also only these 6.
共に戦おう借りておこう
Oh yeah, case in point, there's more enemies up here.
気を引き締めろ指示を願います下がれ
この戦場俺の好きにさせてもらうぞ採血だ採血だ弱すぎる征服だ弱すぎる
効率けすべては
I guess
私
all
の
the
手の
charges
ひら
and
の
jumping around did not count as movement.
お楽しみはこれからよ屈服なさい
But one card does nothing, thankfully.
待ってるわ油断した
目標の確認を悪くない選択だ次
And I like how apparently as long as you've got massive AoE damage, the referee also does nothing to it. You just bully them from off screen.
正気を探すんだ待っていよ指示を願います仰せのままに了解
この戦場俺の好きにさせてもらうぞ
すべては私の手のひらの上お見通し
目標の確認を
And this should be it.
死ぬのに悪くない
さようなら
まだ続けたい
素晴らしい勝利です
Such a
共に
nice
戦える
unit.
ことを光栄に思います団長殿
Okay, these were fun, with the exception for stage 2 and no idea what was going on there. Next one's open tomorrow though. 5k for one ticket, we still got 3 in there. And that's the usual stuff, with second part of the shop opening in a month, almost. Okay, let's see what else goes on in the arena. I never imagined I'd get to fight under your command one day. So lucky, you know me? Of course, when I defected from the Union to serve under Gloria, we fought together for Iria's liberation. Oh, she was on Gloria's side. Where the hell were you? And how did you end up in Elaman? Gloria is the best knight in the world. She has great respect for you too. I know all your heroic deeds by heart. Is that so? But how did you end up in here? During the breakout battle at Monray's castle, I and the other knights covered everyone's retreat. In the end, I was captured by the Elamanians and thrown in the arena. These despicable Elamanian slaves. Now even you've been captured. Technically not. I came here to prevent the war between Elaman and Iria. I also plan to help you all regain your freedom. I see, yeah, I get it now, hehe, she says, as she clearly didn't get it. Doesn't seem like you completely get it. Are you afraid of being here? Afraid? Not at all. I may not have other talents, but I can definitely take a beating. Look at this armor of mine, doesn't give you a sense of security? I believe someday I'll regain my freedom. I want to help the other Gem Crew companions regain their freedom too. Not very familiar with the arena rules, could you explain them? I would happy to. Speaking of rules, I happen to have a rulebook here. Please take it. The arena is nothing but a gambling den for noble slavers. Our lives are just chips for their entertainment. But you're different. Perhaps we can truly escape this place alive. In the arena, only victory and defeat exist. All gladiators' team must accumulate points through consecutive victories over opponents. Upon achieving specific winning streaks and sufficient points, freedom may be reclaimed. Gladiator teams must observe fair play. Heavy weapons, banned substances, and external combat assistance are prohibited. Any rule violations result in immediate disqualification. And they also get one friendly player. I'm not following your order just because I admire you. Who let this tsundere in? The Gem Crew won, can't believe it, must have been pure luck. Just the names sound like a bunch of losers. Next round, I'm betting everything on their opponents. Yeah, let's go and make sure that bro loses as much money as possible. Again, 0 out of 0. Ladies and gentlemen, today the Gem Crew faces the Vultures. This is the first time the Gem Crew has challenged an elite gladiator team. Today's special rule, Dying Ban. Gladiators, give everything you have and fight for victory. So, what is a Dying Ban? Clara, move over a bit, your armor keeps blocking my view. Can't cast my Ice Pillar spell properly. Are all Union tactics this clunky? Clunky? That's called security. Total security. Can you four stop bickering? We've got an entire enemy team to take down. End of the turn triggers a violation if the character is in a dying state, up to 1 time per round. So we have to make sure to finish the enemies off. And this one is basically a pure support.
自ら矢面に立ってこそ騎士です。
Think about all the heat in Elaman. I wouldn't mind getting cooled down a bit myself. With ice spells? They fighting over there? A rebel from different realms. Where's the unity in that? Victory belongs to us. They say before being thrown into the pit. Yeah, no, he's staying there. Okay, this is the one guy in dying state. Those younger guys are useless. Looks like I'll have to handle this myself. Come on, bro. We're taking you down with the same ease as everyone else. Uh, 90% and blind. Okay, that's fine. Also, thankfully, they cannot push us this way. And now, nice big AoE. That one's an elite, that one worries me a little bit. Just a little bit though. Yeah, one hit from the back from Clara, and that goes down. Did you see the power of my Eternal Frost trial? Was just saying it was like blowing cold air. If you weren't standing in front of you, where would you find the space to show off? Stop arguing, let's just fight it out. Whoever survives is right. Can you guys just stop? Nothing, I just hope you can continue winning together like this, all rowdy and loud. It's all fun and games until they actually start turning on each other, because we need all four in order to make it out of the arena alive. I heard about your arena victory, congratulations. But now there's another urgent matter that needs your attention. Goli brought back word from Yegane. There's a convoy transporting slave craft people nearby. We need to act immediately to intercept the convoy and rescue those slaves. Righty then. Did you see the plight of those slave gladiators? A little bit, but I get the feeling some of those gladiators were having a bit too much fun fighting in the arena. They are just pawns for the nobles' entertainment, forced to fight for their amusement until death. That is just a glimpse of what Elaman slaves endure. In this country, if you don't want to be trampled into mud, you have to clutch gold tightly. The more, the better. I have a friend who once was Elaman's top jewel merchant, but after his family went bankrupt, he fell into slavery and disappeared without a trace. That sucks, and sadly Akambe is now a slave himself too. Your Majesty, I believe the Empire should strengthen trade with the Papal States. Once we've secured the rear, we can focus entirely on dealing with the East Wither Mountain. Carnival is almost here, you should take a break too. Oh, Lukamar doesn't care. Lukamar absolutely does not care. We've been starving for days, worked all night, and can't really work anymore. A slave dares to bargain with me? Useless trash. Clearly you haven't felt the whip enough. Oh, please tell me we had to see Yagane in action as well. Thanks to Goli, we made it just in time. You bastard, stop this now. Free the slaves or you'll regret it. And again, we should be able to make short work of these guys.
面白い誘いじゃな。
みんなも一緒に前へ。これがみんなの決断です。この平和な世界のために。
Damn it, at this rate all my slaves will be stolen. Step back, let these people to us. Slaves are private property. Theft is punishable by death. Attack. Looks like we even get more immortals here. Trouble boss, we've alerted the slave hunters. The enemy has the slaves completely surrounded. How exactly can we rescue them? With a little help from this side. What are these things? What's happening? Leave this to me. Everyone, fall back. Okay, just defeat more slavers. And that's at this point almost easier done than said.
このまま行きます。
どれどれビスケット分けてやるよ。
面白い誘いじゃな。
Don't really want her to go get hit though.
あいよ
礼を言う。
この催しはそちが先導するがよい。
Oh, everyone up here is asleep. And sadly the teleport does not have a high jump range. Only 3 up, but 5 down.
Oh!
血の雨の中を前家の舞よしばしとどまれ
Yeah, now let's finish these.
血の雨の中を前へ。
すべては私の手のひらの
And I think we can also come here and wake these guys up. As long as they get the damage over time effect, it should be fine.
さようなら。
And also, can we actually... of course. Doesn't have her own skills. Summon Prism, Look Sight. Summon 1 up to 2 can exist in battle at the same time. 140% damage to all enemies, total radius, blind. Prism, Look Sight. Within 3 tiles, attack increased by 20%, ignore 20% defense. After attacking, 50% chance to inflict attack down on the target. As for you, self-destructs after existing for 2 turns. Standard attack. Increases HP by 50%. When Yegane actively attacks, performs assisting attack. When Yegane is attacked, performs assisting revenge. Guards allies within certain range. When they are attacked, performs an attack, so doesn't cover.
待ってるわ。
They do, however, attack by themselves. Not with piercing damage though. We've got Burning Riches and Dark Ripple. Ro can't even summon his guards.
終わらせよう。この程度か。よかろう。
We're here to rescue you. Please leave this place immediately. Leave? Where to? Without their sigils, these slaves are nothing. Better come back obediently. Maybe, if I'm in a good mood someday, I might even be merciful enough to maintain your sigils. Will you stay here and continue your endurance, or escape and face an uncertain future? I cannot make this decision for you. The choice is yours, I won't interfere. I can't bear this suffering anymore, I'm leaving. Staying here means death anyway, at least we can fight for some freedom before we die. Not to mention, if this slaver actually has one of the sigils, we're going to pick that boy up.
Dore?
この催しはそちが先導するがよい。
No extra turn, but Blood and Wind makes her go back to where she started.
犠牲を
すべては私の手のひらの上。お見通しよ。
木を見て動こう。
Also, strangely doesn't seem like these things can move.
さて。
私に続け。
Like, at least Flavia's plans could move around. And they probably had a bit more utility compared to these little summons here.
行け。鍛えて出直しな。
Good. The slaves have all been evacuated. Let's find somewhere safe first, then we'll discuss what's next.
人助かったね。あんたのおかげだよ。
Thanks, Yegane.
久しぶりだな、イエガーネ。
あなた、アカンベ。
そなたは変わりないか。
あなたはだいぶ変わったみたい。
あの時はすまなかった。そなたの家が大変な目に遭っていたのを知らなかったのだ。
Oh, that must have been the jewel
キャ
crafter
ラ
he
マン
was
と共に
talking
ハ
about.
ーシャラムに戻った時、そなたはもういなかった。信じてほしい。その後で探そうとしたんだ。しかし
気にしないで、アカンベ。富も地位も皆移ろいゆくものだから。すぐに増援が来る。その前に職人たちを連れて行って。
どういうことだ。そなたは行かないのか。
Yegane?
まさかあんたも国根を手放したくないのかい？いや、らしくないね。
Also, why haven't we taken a sigil for ourselves?
わかった。そなたは奴隷の身分を気にしているんだな。心配する必要はない。私が借金を肩代わりして自由の身にしてやろう。それに再起のための資金も提供する。もう奴隷に戻ることはない。
And I get the feeling Akambe is really in no position to be making these offers. Isn't he a slave to Lukamar at this point? Do you play in Wuthering? I've tried it out, but I'm juggling a bit too many gacha games to keep up with it. Back in 1.0 it had a bit of a rough launch, but I hear it's been getting better and better. Apparently people have been really happy with the Ameath patch.
だったら一体なぜ。
私は行きたくないの。
What do you mean you don't want to leave?
奴隷でいるより自由民の方がずっといいだろ
う。ここにはまだ私のやるべきことがある。それに外に出れば自由になれるの。今のあなたは権勢を誇っているみたいだけれど、それが自由だと思う？
私は
金であれ身売り証文であれ、人を縛るのは薄っぺらな紙切れじゃない。
Then take care of yourself.
ええ、約束は果たしたからゴリを返すわ。
I mean, we're coming back to pick her up eventually anyway, so...
さ、おかえり、ゴリ。
あんたと別れるのが名残惜しいみたい。
別れはいずれやってくるもの。でもいつかまた会えるかもしれない。
Well, yeah, of course, our fight against slavery is not over and likely won't be anytime soon. And a couple more hands on the inside is going to help us tremendously. Especially when the time will finally come to set off an entire freaking revolution against these slavers down here.
絶妙な幕切れじゃ。身のこなし、足運び、いずれも上手。
I really don't understand Yagane's choice. She said the shackles aren't just about status. Maybe she's right. You have duties you can't put away, but at least I shouldn't be a slave. Can I help you buy your freedom, just like you helped Yagane? That's useless. Without the Grey Hasha's word, no one can help me. What is true freedom? Such things are better thought about later. And what should we do with rescued slaves? Many of the enslaved craft people are Elamenians. They don't want to leave this country. Looks like I have to ask for help from him again. Naturally, our mutual friend. But as long as we continue staying here without overturning the anti-slavery system, we can't really keep freeing people. It has to be something that has to be done all together, all in one go. Otherwise, we really have nowhere to hide them or no way to help them. It's like building an army without having the resources to keep them clothed and fed. They're challenging legendary gladiators next. Legendary gladiator sounds like we're doomed to be the losers of this story. Or maybe we're just nameless cannon fodder in their legend. Or maybe we can actually take on some of these legendary gladiators and arise to status. I knew you'd come to help again.
職人奴隷たちを私のところで預かるため、赤んべに連れて行かせたわ。
I owe you another favor.
今あなたが聞かせてくれなきゃいけない物語は3日3晩あっても足りないかもね。
But even if these crusted people escaped, they still can't break free from the sigils. As long as the sigil remain, they can hardly achieve true freedom.
あなたは国根に対してそう考えているのね。今日は本当に日差しが暖かいわ。爽やかな風に吹かれて素晴らしい景色を遠くに眺めながら、あなたそんなかけがえのないひととき。かつての私ならこの素敵な時間もすぐに忘れてしまったでしょうね。
Forgotten?
忘却症とでも呼びましょうか。
Oh, come on, not more amnesia. I hate this amnesia meme everywhere I go.
私は生まれた時からずっと患っていてね。過去の記憶をどんどん忘れてしまうの。治療法はない。
And I guess that's why she now has a golden eye.
そんな感覚、誰も味わいたいはずないわね。私が愛し、憎み、怒り、大切、そんな記憶たちは砂時計の砂のようにさらさらと 脳からこぼれ落ちていく。何度も何度も空白の記憶の深淵に落ちてはわめき叫ぶ。だけどそうやってあがいた苦闘すらもやがては煙のように記憶から消えてしまう。
Yes, she was talking about the old me, so something has to have changed.
わかるかしら。結局この虚無の深淵から私を救い出したのはあなたの言う自由を束縛する骨根そのものだったの。
Did the sigil cure your amnesia?
正確に言うと骨根技術による神経改造を受けたために忘却症が抑えられたのね。そうして初めて骨根の進化が分かった。誰もが骨根を通じて肉体の束縛を打ち破り新たな自由を手に入れられるのだと。けれども今骨根は奴隷主が富をかすめ取るための道具でしかない。人々を彼らの凶楽の道具へと貶め支配し搾取する。精神を依存させあらゆる可能性を失わせる。骨根は独占されそれに秘められた社会を一変させる潜在力もずっと埋もれたまま。
As long as sigils remain under their control, it's hard to change anything.
だからこそ私は奴隷たちが真の意味でこの苦境から脱却できるように手助けしたいの。
What's this? Extremely high quality cooling powder?
私の秘密工房で作られたものよ。長年にわたって私はそこで新しい骨根技術の研究に没頭してきたの。
And also, this means that we're going to have to go around and collect sigils from every slaver family that owns them. One revolution is not going to be enough.
あなたが救った奴隷たちもそこに住まわせているわ。
You want slaves to help you research sigil techniques?
私のためだけでなく彼ら自身のためでもあるのよ。私は奴隷主たちとは違う。私の工房では誰もが自由。
I mean, free but not so much, because if they were to leave the workshop, they would be captured and put into slavery again. So, free but not so much. A free workshop.
すべての職人は無知で脅されて働かされるのではなく、自らの労働によって公正な報酬を得ているわ。
Lukamara already home? Oh yeah, Lukamara pulled 4 on day 1. She did take 91 pulls to come home, but thankfully I had a guarantee for her.
そして私は最新にして最高の骨根技術を彼らと共有する。職人のみならずエラマンのすべての奴隷は解放されるべきなのよ。人々が自由に生産し各々が必要なものを手に入れる、そういう環境を作ってこそエラマンは真の経済発展を迎えられるの。それこそがエラマンの未来よ。
Elaman's future. But the Great Asha and those slavers probably won't allow such practices.
今のハーシャー陛下は奴隷主たちの操り人形に過ぎないもの。真に偉大なるものはエラマン学園に受け継がれてきた国根の知識よ。
Nice, made us want to pull Elaman units even more, but I must resist. Oh, how come? You're waiting for Selene, maybe?
それはやがてエラマン人を真の発展の道へと導くでしょう。
Yes, if I remember correctly, like Selene and Clara might still be the couple of units to who have a little bit more value among the next ones that are coming out. Personally though, I think those might be two of the units that I'm going to skip, because after Lukamar, my next big target is basically just Shanaz. I've got the idea of maybe try and pick Yegane up, maybe Clara just for the memes, if I have enough pools saved up once she finally comes out, but otherwise my main target is right here on screen, Shanaz. And she's going to be the second to last unit to actually come out.
今の奴隷主の勢力がいかに強大でも歴史の流れは止められないわ。私は信じてる。少しずつ奴隷たちの自我を目覚めさせれば革命の火種はやがてエラマン全土で燃え上がる。あなたたちがイリアを変えたようにね。
And now I'm worried. Did we maybe fill her head with a bit too many stories of Iria, so that she's decided to go all out for Elaman, trying to do the same? It's difficult, but I believe you can make that happen.
ありがとう。あなたが認めてくれることがさて、私は心の奥の秘密を打ち明けたわ。今はあなたの戦士のもとへ行ってあげましょう。皆を自由へと導いてくれる英雄を待っているから。
People say Shanaz is SP Samantha 2.0. Do I really need another SP Samantha? Selena is a unique mage though. Selene is the Blue Knight. 5-star lightning, isn't she? And I don't know, like, she's got some interesting follow-up attacks, but if I need a blue unit that deals AoE damage, there's Ciri right back at home. Once you get Ciri up to 5-star, I don't think we're going to need more blue assassins. Not to mention, Lukamar does something similar as well. And honestly, when it comes to Shanaz, it's not just the damage that she can deal. The main reason why I want Shanaz is the fact that she can pick mass blobs of units and just pull them all together closer to each other, one and the other. So even if you're armed with someone like Izerind, you can spam feathers with Izerind, then you can use Shanaz to pull all enemies on top of the feathers and proc the black feather effects on more units, dealing more AoE damage and more damage over time. I think utility-wise she's going to be fantastic. That's the main reason why I want to pull for her. The gem crew members are always making noise, but even so, we fought together until now. Everyone did great. I heard our next opponent is really strong. To protect my friends, I need to train even harder too. Knight Clara leads the charge. She's a cute little goofball as well, and I didn't get Pamina, so the constant AoE attacks or counter attacks from her might be interesting too. But I'm afraid I kind of stopped there. My boss never takes a moment to rest. Homa, what's wrong? She took a team to raid a workshop and rescue the slaves there. Unfortunately, we're short on people, so here I am, requesting your assistance. And why is she going out without us? Her Prince Shams is coming to watch the match himself, that's exciting. Prince Shams, is he coming to see Santan? Why show up in person? For the crew. Sam is always obsessed with gladiator fights, he still hates the Papal States in private. The prince just steals the people's hatred towards the Papal State, while the Great Shah ignores state affairs. Bring me the new batch of documents, I'll work through the night. We've got to do everything we can to stop his plans. Okay, these guys up here might be a bit of a problem. Maybe not even.
今度こそ共に戦いましょう。お力になれて光栄。
Now, the one unit I'm very doubtful about is Shams, because apparently he's still the strongest single target damage dealer in the game. It's just that he's single target. And from what we've seen from all the other units around him, and all the other upcoming units, because back in Taiwan they had... what's his name? They had the Element Arc before the Witcher collab. Everything else is AoE. So either we get a dedicated event with bosses that can be taken down with single target attacks, or Shams may actually suffer a bit, dealing overkill damage to trash monsters while not being effectful enough against big mobs of them. 5-star Aisha, so beautiful. Oh yeah, she was one of my main targets. She started getting the memory shards farmed as soon as I got her. I'm a little bit sad that I haven't been able to bring as many units up to 5 stars as I wanted. Mostly Izerind and what's her name? The deer one. But there's not enough space to farm for everyone, which is a little bit sad. But still, these two had to be maxed, and they got maxed together.
落ち着いてください。ありがとう。
Oh, come on, no kills?
そこまでです。やらなくてはならないんです。
Yes, kills.
一戦やらなくてはならないん
Sham
です。
still has AoE? Not as far as I know.
ご安
He's
心を。
got single target
私がついて
attacks
います。
with 180 multiplier that also goes way above that. And he's got counters. And even his counters are single target.
面白い誘いじゃな。
Can't even send her here.
立ち止まらないで。いなんだ。これがみんなの決断です。このまま行きます。隙あり。この平和な世界のために。
どれどれビスケット分けてやるよ。
面白い誘いじゃな。この催しはそちが先導するがよい。共に舞おう。血の雨の中を舞え。家の舞よ。
And sadly, she really needs her 5-star as well.
血の雨の中を舞え。
Because otherwise, She just deals single target damage, or at least for the most part.
お楽しみはこれからよ。好きだらけね。
Not gonna lie, never know that has been Anna can target the flag. That's a little bit of a hack, thankfully.
待ってるわ。
The flag does not take damage, at least not from a AoE, while the flag still takes damage if you try and attack it with other units.
お任せを。ご指示をお待ちしております。私に続け。
Being able to hit that flag makes her AoE so much better. Gives her so much more space for maneuvering and dealing damage. All these Levantes have been dealt with. Leave the rescue to me. Really sorry, boss. We're troubling you again this time. Don't mention it, just ask if you need anything. Almost forgot, the arena battle is about to start. Gotta go and prepare.
皆が無事に帰ってこられるのはあなたの。
I served the Radiant main servant after the bishop's command. The bishop? The one that we met at the Palace of Winds. I heard that you've been helping the Papal States slaved in the arena. The bishop specifically commanded me to present you with a gift as a token of gratitude. That's an amulet. This is an advanced talisman from the Papal States, capable of protecting its bearer in times of danger. You think amulet is worth 5 stars? Mine stopped at 4. I think he kind of has to. He's way too big of a damage dealer, way too chunky of a unit, and at 5 star he gets the extra turn a little bit sooner compared than 4 stars. So it's a lot more damage, especially when you count an entire fight across multiple turns. It's a crap ton more damage. So just for troubling you thus far, may the Radiance shelter you. And one thing I'm really curious to see is the Papal State Envoy that came here to deal with the Luxite trade. Because she does not become playable, at least not for the time being, even if you go look at all the upcoming Lucha units. So you hold such importance in the bishop's heart. Leader? I don't know why either. Well, back to business. Your next battle will be against a legendary gladiator team. This will be a battle watched by everyone. Prince Shams will attend personally. This is the crucial battle to win his support. Prepare well, I believe in you. And let's try our best to not let our wife down. Legendary gladiators, I heard they've never lost. That's the first time for everything. And she's shaking in her boots. Sorry, when I get nervous, my legs start to shake. This isn't like your usual self. I'll tell you the truth, but please don't laugh at me. Actually, I've always been very timid. Every time I go into battle, my legs shake uncontrollably. I can only shout night oaths loudly and imagine charging forward like Gloria. Then I'll find some courage. I don't want to be so useless. I've always wanted to be a rock for my friends. She's freaking adorable, and the way she completely idolizes Gloria. AD Factory's combo is on a 3-turn cooldown. I don't know if I must 5-star him. That depends on how many units you still have to level up as well, but I think it's worth it. He's one of the highest stated units in the game. He can be your main carry basically for whatever mission you have to do. I think it's definitely worth it. But then again, do value your other units as well. If you want something... I'm afraid this is not fully updated though. Watch out for the flashbang. Flashbang in 3, 2, 1. So I keep a little Excel document, got my pools here, got my memory shard farm down here. I generally do try and keep this updated, the which character I still need to bring up, when they're going to hit the star up milestones. Trying to give them priority for trying to decide who I want to bring out first. Problem is, the Witcher collab kind of one-shot me. Yennefer and Triss had to go to 5 stars. They went up to 5 stars simultaneously. So thankfully I've got 2 slots free. Problem is, these 2 slots are now taken by Ciri and Camelot, which only reached 5 star today. Going forward, of course, there's going to be, what's her name? Espinangal. Since I've gotten her, Espinangal is still 1 star and she has to go at least up to 3 in order to be somewhat useful. Not to mention Geralt. Ever since getting Geralt, Geralt is still 0 star. I haven't found the time and resources to level him up. So those should be my next couple of units, which hopefully is going to synergize nicely with the next few releases. Because I managed to skip Faisal and Parzival. Lukamar, of course, goes into the grinding for memory shards, but Pucci's escape, Shams is still a bit up in the air. Maybe I might want to go for Clara, but this also leaves me 2 banners during which to farm memory shards for Lukamar and Nangal. And then, I don't know, I still have to do a proper who to pull for video, because Selena currently not too interested in, Yegane kind of there, Blacker Builder, I hear this guy is really damn strong, but I still haven't read his kit personally. And then we've got Shanazi. Thing is, Shanazi, I don't want to zero out. If everything goes well, I'm not going to. Kunishir is a nice free skip as well, because from the 7th, Hassan seems pretty strong, you skip. I think I'm going to need to save pools, because from the, what's this? We're going to have the Lucia chapter, and the Lucia chapter comes with a ton of cool units. First, we've got a new wife that goes Super Saiyan. We've got SP Agatha, as well as another redhead Lucian. Let me pick these up for a second. I need to scroll up a little bit to go get them. Yes, they were presented one after the other, basically soon after we got into the SP Meta patch. Okay, I think the CN Wiki already has them up, but there's like a new assassin, but she's mostly a support with push skill. That's cute. Hello, good sir. Hey, Odelino, welcome. How are things going? Base, but maybe Hashan is the only element I want after Lukamar. Might save a lot for Lucians. I'm still trying to decide as well, because she's pretty cute, but again, she's a little bit of a support. Then we've got Mummy. And Mummy goes Super Saiyan and punches fools into oblivion. We've seen a couple of animations from her. She looks absolutely amazing, and this is going to be another must pull. Another must pull, which is going to be coming out in like August 7th, our time. So I need to try and save as much as possible. Following her, we've got another little bit of a support. Breaker unit with a crossbow. That's going to be interesting, but maybe escape. And then Destroyer Warrior. That's definitely escape. And this is for the first batch. Because after the first batch, we've got yet another set that's coming out immediately after. And this other set has something really crazy in it. Because first there's going to be the new king of Lucha, but might be cool, maybe still escape unit, as well as this guy who says absolutely nothing to me. And of course I've dubbed them as the Skip Brothers. And then cute redhead fox. How are we supposed to skip a cute redhead fox? This is likely going to be my second must pick over in Lucha. Problem is that right after her, SP Agatha. SP Agatha going Seeker as well. So when I look at the characters coming out in Elamand, especially characters like Selene, Pooch Run Run, it's like, I don't really care. I'm just going to save up pools for SP Agatha and the Fox. Who's that? The design is amazing. Honest, I don't know her name. I haven't translated this. But apparently in the trailer she asks you to help her out with her progeny, so yeah. The other one, her, Agatha. We actually have her already. Her base form at least. Like, that's hot. She's always been hot. And of course, she also got a nice summer skin, because why the hell not? Yeah, priority-wise, I've got 3 targets I'm trying to look after, and everything else goes down in the priority list. I don't know if this is going to be the old king or something, but probably another escape unless he's like Camelot tier strong, which we don't know yet. These guys are not out in the Taiwan server yet. Female Geralt from The Witcher. Also, I think when it comes to Sword of Convallaria, they have something about white-haired women with great swords. Yes, exactly. White-haired woman with great sword, and the reason why I picked the game up. And then we have white-haired woman with great sword. That's the basic skin. The fact that they're going triple with Agatha means that some of the designers must have something for white-haired women with great swords. And honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and complain. Okay, display capture off, let's get back to the arena. Better design than whatever Zenless is doing at the moment, at least I found out after skipping maybe 5-6 units I can pull again. Alright, I've seen the new 2 or 3 characters, I guess. They're doubling down on Evelyn with another character that has a coat and takes it off, and apparently they're releasing another lolly. People are losing their minds over the fact that Zenless is releasing another lolly, as if it's surprising or something. They have no idea who the designers behind the game are. You know, it's like the people don't know that one of the main designers behind the Zenless characters is the designers that created Botch from Azur Lane. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the arena where winners take all. Today's challengers is our lucky contestant, the Gem Crew. And their opponents is the legendary gladiator with fearsome reputation, Senten, the Shadow Viper. The ruthless Senten, your luck just ran out. And of course everyone is cheering for the favorite. $500? That's insane. You're lucky, you're about to witness me create new glory. To show my appreciation, I'll torture you slowly, I'll drive you to despair bit by bit, before killing you all. Stay calm, don't show fear, focus on the fight. Will our Gem Crew survive the Viper? Let's hold our breath. Today's special rule is back attack ban. Gladiators, give everything you have and fight for victory. Okay, we have our new skills uncovered. Instant Rest 30% HP, Physical Shield equal to 60% HP for 2 turns, Iceberg Collapse for 3 turns, Magic Attack plus 30%, Physical Defense plus 30%, Movement plus 1. We do not have push skills though, which is not ideal. This one we cannot use after moving. And looks like damage-wise, we are not dealing damage. At least Bro can be frozen. This we should be able to pull from somewhere, but I'm afraid it's just in case one of these guys come over on this side. Let's blind the assassin so we take less damage. Listen, do you hear that? The crowd wants their hero to send you to your graves. You foreign rats are destined to be haunted by the Viper. This is the law of survival in the arena, the most primitive law of the jungle, the weak and the strong. And I guess with Clara right here, it's time to show them the will of the weak. How did you not get your extra skill yet? Okay, let's go protect our little friend here. Oh, we can't charge that one. That's still one tile off. So either we take this one down or we try and deal some AoE damage to these two. Nah, should be fine, they're not taking that much damage. Let's start thinning their numbers. Oh, of course. Wolves. Wolves? That's blatantly cheating. Wolves can't participate as gladiators. Who said they were my teammates? They're just a pack of lost cubs who wander into the arena, cute and confused. As for what they're going to do, that's not my concern. Before they release more wolves from the cages, we need to stop them from breaking open the cages, or the situation will turn against us. And of course the referees are on their side too. Cheating bastards, all of them. I have the slowest gear production in all of Enfield, but at least my factory is working. Oh hey, if you go check the Discord, I've done a couple of screenshots for the last updates I've made. Thankfully, it seems like everything is in place now and it's working fine. Perfectly. Yes, I've been having a little bit of trouble managing the sludge production, sewage production, sorry. And I think I managed to fix that by leaving just one tile or one connection. Can I actually go a tile forward here? One connection per production line. Take this out. With how organized you are, I think you'd have a heart attack looking at my base. Hey Marcelo, welcome. How are things going? Yeah, now I've seen something crazy, mostly coming out of the JP side. And I think I might want to try and organize something a little bit better too. Mostly because the big map, the big base is 80 by 80. So maybe you can just math it out, start subdividing it in quarters. And do like 4 production lines of 20 by 20, one after the other. And of course they bring out a thunder cannon, because why the hell wouldn't they? Okay then, this guy, Clara takes care of him, this one is stunned. Let's take down the assassin first. Get out of the burning tiles as well. Also, Martello, how did your pulls go? Did you try and get Lucamar, or are you still saving? Going for someone else out in the future? Ah, damn it, why can't I finish them off? We have an incredibly skilled commander. Rats will always be rats, don't get cocky. Looks like I'll have to use my final move. Oh, drugs. Of course. Look at their faces. He probably drank some kind of drug that stimulates the body or nerves. Taking drugs is a serious rule violation. Don't worry, it's just dry beer, I can smell it. Bro bribed the referee, that's not fair. Don't expect the rules to be on our side, we can only rely on ourselves.
自ら矢面に立ってこそ騎士です。
And all the follow-up attacks. And this is instant, and we can still heal after it. That's a -1, even though I'm worried that he's not gonna move from there. We can give him a shield though.
しっかりしてくださいね。
Okay, good. The shield held.
平気です。打たれ強いですから。
I think we might need to move back a bit and try and keep our units alive. Who is charging what in this area? Is he going to take damage if I move him? Okay, not that much, just a little bit of damage over time. Ah, crap, we lost one. Oh, wait. We had our own amulet all along. Ah, she went in a really bad spot. Hold on. Should be fine to restart from here. This is before we took a ton of damage. Yeah, no, I'm not charging him anymore. We're still taking damage from the cannon. But we should be fine down here. The hell? Yeah, no, we're getting a bit screwed because these guys are going just kamikaze on us. I don't know where those explosions come from. And nothing, he still charges at Clara. So, the start wasn't so bad. We just go in blind and we start clearing them slowly, one by one, down here. I do need to give them shields before the wolves get on us though. Because we also have to take into account the wolf and the other assassin that comes out of here later. Honest, would be nice if we had anything to push them around a bit. Because then she only shields. Okay, that's still fine, she didn't lose that much HP. One wolf down, assassin down. Now there's just one wolf left. Make a barricade and use Clara's shield. We've got to wait for them to come at least down these stairs. Still only taking being targeted by the cannon. Okay, looks like we're good. Peel everyone back up. And we prepare to take the last charge. I don't think these even stack. Come on, are they really not moving? Okay, looks like they don't want to move. What happens if we open the cage? Is the wolf going to fight for us? Of course not. Alright, no back attacks. Come on, Clara's baiting, move it. Okay, finally. They're going to summon more stuff though, so we leave this up for the time being. Not ideal. Okay, there we go. Potion and extra summons. Oh, come on, she can't... No, she can't reach. Lasso shoots in it 3x4, so Lasso again only hits these ones. If we want to use the Lasso, we still have to wait. And nothing we do spares us from hitting the referee. At least looks like the push damage doesn't actually count. Next turn we should have the AoE heal from this guy. But it has to be character targeted, so should be fine from... Oh, can't self-target. In that case, let's make space. And now he's invisible. What the hell is with this enemy? Okay, the heal block is gone. Okay, Claire is finally dealing some pretty decent damage. And we are slowly but surely taking them out one by one. I don't think I need to use the invulnerability just yet. Okay, Clara's fine. We need to heal the other guy though. She got damage over time, but it doesn't matter as long as we got to charge the other guy. Okay, any other tricks up your sleeve? Or maybe he's finally done. Oh, that was on me. I didn't think it would go that far. But yeah, with Clara's shields, we're fine. There we go. One against the quote-unquote legendary gladiator. And he even wants to be spared, the freaking cheater. My admiration for you flows like an endless river. Look at the glazing. So was everyone actually okay with them cheating their way to the top? Yes, because we were all working together.
私少しは強くなれたんでしょうか?
Yes, you've made remarkable progress. At least this time your legs didn't shake. She's cute as a button.
騎士クララ、これからも勇気を持って先陣を切ります。
Oh, and of course everyone is here for the execution.
煮るなり焼くなり 俺のことは好きにするがいい。だが頼む、仲間たちだけは見逃してやってくれ。この通りだ。
We are not really here to kill people, though. Even though he is kind of a piece of shit for all the cheating he's done and all the lives that he took due to that cheating.
どういうつもりだ。
先ほどは実に見事な戦いぶりでした。勉強になります。でも次に会うときは不意打ちは控えていただけると助かります。
次だと。
さあしっかりしてください。お仲間が見ていますよ。
すまん。
She's way too pure for this world. She's not gonna make it.
何してんだ。早く奴を
We've seen other people with souls this pure, like Layla, and Layla too did not make it.
いい加減にしなさい。この剣闘士たちは生き延びるために必死に戦ったんです。皆が皆立派な戦士なんですよ。その命と自由はあなたたちのおもちゃじゃありません。
We won't execute any defeated gladiator.
負けたら処刑される。それが闘技場のルールだ。
待った、あの姿はシャムス親王だ。シャムス親王のお出ましだぞ。
Fuck it, we'll take on Shams as well.
シャムス親王。団長、私の後ろに下がって。
ほう。シャムス親王、奴らは闘技場のルールを破りました。あの身の程知らずな連中に思い知らせなくては。
ルールとは常に勝者が決めるものだ。
Oh, he's actually being
ここ
reasonable.
へ何をしに来た。
That's surprising.
スズランの剣の団長よ。
I'm here for peace between Elaman and Iria. I'm here so these warriors can regain their freedom.
ならば己の力を証明せよ、イリア人。
We should go back and discuss strategy, Clara. We're leaving. And if I remember correctly, it takes 15 battles total, or 15 victories total, in order for people to regain their
足
freedom.
がガクガクして言うことを聞かなくて。
Come on, we can't carry her with all her armor. I heard our next opponent are Sham's Royal Guard. We somehow keep going up. At That Shams is so powerful, standing in front of him, I couldn't even breathe properly. His people must be just as good. I'm afraid I don't have the courage to face our opponents, and I'm even more afraid that I can't protect my friends. Can someone like me really become a brave knight? She's already proven herself. Of course, you've always been our little knight protector. Don't be afraid, with me here, you just need to follow your heart, just like before. A knight leads the charge. Oh, we got the Viper as well. Aren't you the Sentinel who would do anything to win? I know it's true, but why does it sound like an insult? Please let me join you too. You and Clara saved my life, and I want to repay you. Besides, you taught me what it means to have the dignity and courage of the gladiator. Your opponents in the next battle are strong. Perhaps I can help. Okay, we got a nice +1 as well. And looks like the 2 tickets here are not going down. But still, no matches. The Royal Guard have all undergone sigil modifications. They allow craft people to refine the industrial skills, greatly boosting production efficiency. They also unleash amazing power in warriors and let them perform mighty Luxite blessings. And apparently now we have people that keep on gambling on us. Director Shanaz, huh? I still want her name. I find it curious that she's not being made playable. And we're going through 2. No, wait, it's 8 characters, there's 1 entire Luchan arc. Maybe after the Luchan arc, but that's also a very, very long time still. As for you, there are more stacks of Shattered Shackles. The attack. 90% of damage, all enemies heal block for 2 turns, 60%, 2 tiles of the character. After casting this skill, 5 stacks of Shattered Shackles. Self-heal when injured, that's nice. Charge on basic attack, that's also really nice. Problem is, we need to find some way to reduce the amount of Shattered Shackles that these characters get. Today's special rule, side attack ban. These are warriors recognized by the prince. Every one of them is elite, chosen from thousands. Against such opponents, we don't stand a chance. It seems today is the day I die gloriously in battle. Radiance, please protect us once more. And Clara says nothing. Our morale is already cracking before we even engage. We need to steady our formation first, then look for an opening. This battle is about my friends' lives and freedom. No matter how hard it gets, I have to find a path of hope for them. Spear of Battle. After destruction, act again. Spear of Battle can be retrieved from the debris, allowing the use of Sweeping Spear. %, damage to all enemies in a 3x2 area in front of the character, depletes all energy from the target. Lifesteal and removes shields. Okay, the remove shield part is actually quite good. What did you get? Unshackle, instant, removes all shield from all characters within 3 tiles of the character. All allies within range gain attack 4 and damage reduction 4. Holy! None of them have shields though, so we're saving this for... We're saving this for the next turn. Wow, wow. It's okay, I can still hold on. Damn it, my teammates are risking their lives to buy me time, what am I so afraid of? Stay calm, there has to be a way to turn this around. I have a plan, I hope you'll work with me. Destroy the wooden barrels and crates on both sides of the arena. Maybe they'll bring us hope for victory. I think we've got plenty of shields, we should be able to just sit this one out. Ah well, it's a mission objective, might as well go for it. Regular attacks can barely break through the shields, but we got the spears. Oh, we might have to... There's extra spears and extra turns down here. We might have to retreat by quite a bit. They take this much damage. Ah, crap. She should be able to stay there and tank it. Okay, and they're getting carded for side attacks already. I know the objective is another, but we had one juicy caster right there at low HP. It was a bit too difficult not to go take it down. Why are we retreating? We're at disadvantage in direct combat. I've been watching our opponent, I think they only follow the commander's orders. As long as we hold the front line and lure their main force over, we can launch a sneak attack from the left and right shortcuts on their captain to cripple their command. Maybe that can give us access and a chance of victory. Her legs are still shaking, poor Clara. We got one little problem though. We got 3 melee units. They're also all still full life, which is nice.
自ら矢面に立ってこそ騎士です。
I'm only leaving Clara there.
しっかりしてくださいね。
And I think both of them have to go up here because there's not going to be enough range from the other side to push people down. Surely that's this threat. What? They're flanking me? Now push forward. Charge.
自ら矢面に立ってこそ騎士です。
Yeah, even this doesn't have range.
自ら矢面に立ってこそ騎士です。 団長の命に従います。
I'm afraid we're just going to have to wait them here. Oh, come on. Really? 17 HP. Damn you.
.自ら矢面に立ってこそ騎士です。
Okay, now they're dwindling in numbers. We should be able to go charge them now. This one is the only one that worries me a bit. Oh, you want to flank me? Maybe your defense will crumble, even before you can reach me. Break through their defenses with everything you've got. And of course, wolves. Some more wolves. Senten, did we not agree to not use dirty tricks? I only promised not to use them on you. Besides, I can't stand by and watch you get beaten up. Oh wait, the wolves are on our side this time. I'm just gonna sit quiet and not say anything then. Okay, I guess we need Clara's turn again. We're going to put shields on those wolves.
いいですね、これ。自ら矢面に立ってこそ騎士です。しっかりしてくださいね。
What the? She was absorbing it? Okay, that's the heal block too. And even with all the stuff that they're doing, they're still not breaking through the shields. I don't want to freeze her. If I freeze her, I'm not going to be able to deal damage to her. Okay, that's wave number 2. Give her some energy so we can actually have an AoE. I don't think we were supposed to be like this, but still broke through the formation. My prince have failed you. The warriors should be moved to tears at this moment, thanks to their leader and thanks to Clara. Clara is actually making a name for herself down in the arena, just due to how chunky she is. Cheers and acclaim echo through the entire arena. You bask in the glory of victory, then receive an invitation from Shanaz.
おめでとう、我らがチャンピオン。実はね、さっきの対戦相手はシャムス親王の烈陽団だったの。
And we managed to take them down with a group of ragtag losers.
見せ物としての奴隷闘技場はただの隠れ蓑よ。この闘技場の本当の目的はシャムス親王のため密かに烈陽団のメンバーを選抜し。
Oh, and that's what they mean that the corps are selected from people in the thousands. I guess some of the few who managed to survive the arena, when they are given the choice between their freedom or something else, that something else might actually be to join the Sunfire Corps.
それと烈陽団の体内の骨根技術は私が提供しているの。
俺の許可なくこの秘密を知った者は死に一歩近づくことになる。チャンピオンよ、我が烈陽団の戦士たちには満足できたか。
So he has to know too, right? We are here to dismantle the entire slave trade. If we dismantle the slave trade, they're no longer going to have any slave gladiators. So even the Sunfire Corps training regime kind of falls to the wayside.
お前のことはずっと観察していた。その指揮能力、なぜ烈陽団にはお前のようなものが必要だ。
If you're inviting me to join the Sunfire Corps, I'm afraid I cannot accept it.
俺の誘いを断るのか。
We've got Iria to return to.
団長さんがそう言ったのはご自身の事情があるからでしょう。協力の件は今後ゆっくり話し合えばいい。
烈陽は永遠にエラマンを照らす。この言葉の意味を知っているか。 由来は第二次光の戦い。
I remember that war. The Papal States defeated Elaman.
いいな。敗れたのは膝を屈して平和を乞う軟弱な政治家どもだ。熱き血を持って戦い、エラマンのために命を投げ打った戦士たちが敗れたのではない。彼らは俺と共に戦場で血を流し、領土を奪還し、幾度も強敵を倒した。しかしかつての列陽団は法王国と密かに通じたある政治家の手で滅ぼされた。
And who could use that kind of influence? The Grand Vizier?
あのエラマンを裏切った国族め。
So you're telling me by the time the, well, time comes to do the uprising, we actually have the military on our side as well.
烈陽の光は国のため命を捧げ灰となった戦士たちを永遠に照らすだろう。そしていつか必ず俺はこの手でキアンシルを撃つ。奴の血でかの英霊たちを弔うのだ。日和見主義の奴隷主や腐りきった普及軍などもいずれは俺が全て踏み潰してやる。これがエラマンの敵に対する俺の考えだ。
Okay, cool. We've got the support from the military as well for the coup.
お前は俺の敵になるか否か、最後にもう一度答えを聞かせろ。
親王殿下。
Definitely not enemies. We want the same thing. I'm sorry, but I have my duty to the Irian people. I still stand by my answer. Joining the Sunfire Corps conflict with the mission I carry. I must decline, respectfully.
肝の据わったやつだ。シャナズよ、お前の目に狂いはなかったぞ。
However, if it's for peace between our two realms, to fight together against the Grand Vizier, we can work together.
では烈陽団の訓練を手伝えるか。それならお前の使命にも背かないだろう。ああ、そうだ。お前の剣闘士たちはすでに自由の身となり、ここを出た。
They all left? I don't think Clara was so eager to just leave everything behind.
強き戦士。自由を得て叱るべきだ。エラマン人のようにな。
Especially not without saying goodbye. What the hell?
ちょっと待って。
Oh, there we go. I knew she wouldn't leave. Not without saying goodbye at least.
やっと追いつきました。私、どうしてもお礼が言いたくて。あなたがいなかったら、あの恐ろしい闘技場から生きて出るのはきっと無理でした。
This is the result of all of us working together. What are your plans now?
その実は私もわからないんです。
So are we just going
こ
to
こには
adopt her?
あなたの他に知っている人もいないし、帰り道もわからなくって。
I think we're just going to adopt her.
その私
Come, stay close to me. I need Anat's help right now.
やっぱり自ら矢面に立ってこそ騎士です。いかなる時も不退転の覚悟で戦います。じゃあ行きましょうか、団長。
And off we go. I think we knew we were going to adopt her the moment we saw her. She's a little bit like a fish out of water down here. But all of this, and we still haven't seen another prominent character, because Selene has to show up at some point, and I think she's the only one that we haven't seen yet. There are dangerous enemies and even more dangerous allies. You walk on the razor's edge and gather all your chips. Your team grows stronger and your counterattack is about to begin. And that's the end of chapter 2. Holy hell, almost 5 hours. Oh, come. I hate this. I swear to God, one day I'm going to eat these devs alive. Continues on April 3rd. I think we've got 1 or 2 events that are coming out from here until April 3rd. But I don't like time gates. I hate these time gates. Honest, it's the only part of this game I truly dislike. What do we have here? Shadow of Calamity on the 27th in 5 days, but this one too is going to be in multiple batches, time gated to hell. What's not going to be time gated is the Universal Derivation, mostly because Universal Derivation has like 40 different stages and it takes a while to clear, like 3 or 4 days of grinding to clear, especially if you want to challenge yourself and clear it with as little refreshes as possible. So you want to go in with as few units as possible between one stage and the other. I kind of wished we could have had one more Song of Dunes chapter between now and April 3rd. Because Universal Derivation, this takes a lot. Lot of time, lot of patience, it's just one stage after the other. This one kind of needs one stream of its own. If not, something to just clear off stream, because it takes me a while. For some of the later stages especially, it takes a very, very long time. But for the time being, I think we're done for the day. So Convallaria goes on pause until early April, and I guess it's a decent time to put together a who to pull for video for the rest of Elaman, because I still don't have my ideas quite set yet. Got a couple of targets, but maybe I want to raise someone's priority up a little. So again, at least for today, thanks a lot for coming by and playing through the story quest with me. Have a nice dinner, and see you guys around soon. Ciao!